Hey everybody, it is Matt. It is Friday, December, what is it? The 11th? The 12th? The 12th. And we've missed a few days of Vlogmas, and I apologize for people that have been following along. It has, it's been a lot, trying to do a video every day. And I've been going through some, feeling a little overwhelmed trying to come up with ideas for these videos. And also I've been dealing with some medical issues with our dog, Phillip. And if you guys have been following along this channel, you know that we suffered a real hard tragedy in September where, sorry, I tear up very easily. We lost our dog Simon in a terrible accident. And it has been, it's been a nightmare, to be honest. It's every day is a different day, and I have days where I'm trucking along and doing great and, being productive. And then I have days where I'm just a mess and I'm unmotivated and, having a hard time. And we found out 2 weeks ago that our other dog, Phil, has, he's been dealing with an infection. We thought it was a UTI, and they put him on an antibiotic, and that antibiotic didn't really help. So a week later, they did x-rays, and they found that he has an enlarged prostate. So they put him on another medication that he's been on for now almost 2 weeks, and that is helping. But it's just been a lot, and luckily our vet is only 10 minutes up the road. But if we want to see any specialists, it's like a 4-hour drive to Portland to go to the main big vet clinic here in Maine. And we were possibly going to have to go to Portland to have an ultrasound on him. But now that he's improving with the antibiotic, they said, we'll put that off and we might not have to do that. What they do want to do is have him neutered, which, as a large breed dog, we did not opt to get him neutered at a young age. We wanted him to grow, have all his hormones so he could grow all his bones and muscles and be healthy physically. And now he's 4 years old, and it's never been an issue, him not being neutered. We don't let him wander. We don't, we're very responsible. And he has no real behavioral issues with it. But now with this prostate infection thing, the vet is telling us that the only way to make sure it doesn't keep continuing is to get him neutered, which I'm getting on board with. I'm just feeling very, very vulnerable about the thought of him having surgery and being put under anesthesia, and it's a lot for me right now after just losing Simon. And so I've been kind of a mess. So that's where I'm at with, this week. Been a little stressful, but I'm feeling pretty good today. He's doing much better. He's here right behind me, digging in the snow, looking for something, I don't know, eating chicken poops. So I'm out here now, and I got my piggy friends, the girls, and I brought them a jug of warm water, which in this weather, I've been giving them warm water a couple times a day to keep them hydrated, because it freezes up real fast. Right now it's about 24 degrees. Oh, there you go. See, they really do love the warm water. Come get it. Slurp, slurp, slurp. Slurpity derp. So it's really important to keep them. Right, piggies? Yeah, it's really important to keep them hydrated. So we've been soaking their food, getting it nice and moist with warm water for their, morning and evening grain, and making sure they always have access to unfrozen water. Well, a couple times a day we bring out warm water. Are you jealous? Are you jealous I'm talking to pigs? Yes, you are. So that's just one of the things we have to do up here in this Arctic wasteland we find ourselves in. It's about 24 degrees now, I think I said, and it's very windy today. So the wind chill factor and the feels like temperature is I think, like 4 degrees right now. So it's pretty cold. So I've been doing certain things to keep the animals surviving this cold. So next I'm going to go check on the birds and bring them a treat and check on their water supply too. Oh, they just got their warm water, but I forgot I also have some fresh hard-boiled eggs that are still warm. So we're going to give them a few eggies. You want some eggies? One for you. One for you. Hey. Eggies. Warm eggies. Always a favorite treat. Yeah. There's one over there you missed. Somebody, oh, someone's going to find. I don't have any more for you. I got to give one to Robin. All right, we're going to go check on Robin. She likes hard-boiled eggs too. Phil, you're not getting one of these right now. You already got an egg. No, sir. I'll give you a... Dog's trying to steal my eggs. It is very icy out. Now, up until the other day, we had about 6 or 7 inches of snow. But the other night, it was 43 degrees. It was 43 overnight and raining. So most of the snow melted. And now we have a lot of ice from where I've been walking back and forth. Hey, Miss Robin, here she comes. You want a hard-boiled eggie? Nice and warm. There you go. Oh, so good. I need to trim your beak a little bit, girl. It's getting long. She always goes right for the yolks. They all do. That's their favorite part. Yeah, is that a good treat? A nice warm egg? Huh? So that's another thing I do for them in this cold weather is make sure they get extra protein. I have upped the protein content of the chicken pellets I've been buying. So I was doing either 16 or an 18% protein feed for the flock, but I switched over to a 20%. And I also have a few hens who are, for whatever reason, deciding to molt at this time of year. So let's go bring them some sunflower seeds and check on them. Doot doot. We'll start with these little dudes. And they've been doing fine for the most part with the cold. Ooh, it's windy though today. That isn't great. And the only one of them that's having a slight little issue is this little dude here. He got a little frostbite on his comb. He's the only one with a large comb. The rest of them have, you know, these really small little compact combs that don't frostbite very easily. But my one little guy, the tips of his comb are looking a little tiny bit frostbitten. And I don't like that. I've been trying to prevent it, but there's only so much you can do. You know, on the real cold nights, they go in the big coop with the ducks and the big chickens in their crates. Hey, girls and boys. Want some sunflower seeds? Oh, you need water too. Oh, well, this is why it's very windy today and it blew my door closed. I'm sorry, friends. Were you trapped in here? Were you trapped in here? Well, at least it's warm in there. And there's a feed bag in there. So yeah, so like this little one here, that little Easter egger, little kind of golden colored one, she seems to be going through a little bit of a molt, which is a terrible time of year to do. And this one too, both of my little Easter eggers. Not a full molt, but they just look a little bedraggled. And I have a couple others that are also, like this one here, if you look at the top of her head, oop, you can see all the little pin feathers growing in. So she's molting a bit. And let's see. Hey, mama. This is my old girl who is, are you the one? Nope, you're not the one I thought. I have one that is, I say old girl, she's only 2. Let's see if there's any eggs. Oh, we do. So we got 1, 2, 3. And this morning I already got 6. So I do, like I've said, like to collect a couple times a day in this weather or they'll freeze. But luckily this coop, especially since it faces south and the sun just beams in here, it stays fairly warm. And, you know, at night they're all crammed in here, so it's not so bad. Oop! We have somebody who laid their egg over here in the mess. This is not easy to get at. All right. Nice big brown egg. All right. So I got to bring them water. That is one of the hardest things in this weather, is making sure everyone has water. Anything on the camera? Ah, Darren just went out to check the game camera. He's got the chip, so he's gonna go check it on the computer inside. Maybe we finally got something cool. Don't hold your breath though. Woo, it's windy. Oh no, can you hear me? Can you hear that wind? All right, I gotta go get water for those birds, and that's a hard job to do and film because I gotta carry jugs. Philly, you've been barking at me. You've been barking. I didn't bring you an egg. You got one this morning. You can't get eggs every time I go out there. You'll be over-egged. See, he's totally fine. Huh. To be honest, he has, you know, his symptoms are very mild. It started with actually a lot of blood in his, I wouldn't say in his urine, because it wasn't, it was just dripping. It was just dripping out of him, not when he peed. But that was just one day. And then he's had like a little gooiness, not to be too disgusting, but he's acting completely fine. Eating, drinking, peeing, pooping, all the things he should be doing, totally fine. All right, I'm gonna go in and get my water jug. All right, I got their water. I have to fill it up inside. Oh, screamers. So let's bang out this ice. Well, there's still some ice. Ooh, the cap froze on the way out here. There you go, girls. Water. Yeah, they were pretty thirsty. Huh. And what's over here? We got, oh, there's a little water on top of the ice. Excuse me, ladies. I'm gonna dump this out. Can I ask you to, ma'am? Thank you, ma'am. There we go. All right. There we go. All right, that should be good. for a couple hours. And I'll come back and check them this afternoon, later. And that will probably be frozen. But that's okay. But in spite of the cold, as usual, it's beautiful here. Whee! Not a bad place to live if you can handle the long, cold, icy winter. Well, I think that's all I've got for today. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Life on Pumpkin Ridge Vlogmas. I think this is supposed to be episode 12, but I missed 3 in a row. I'll try to be better. You know, every day is a different day. And we have some good holiday stuff coming up. We got to get our Christmas tree. We're going to find one in the forest and decorate it, and maybe this weekend. So thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.